Cruiser, welcome back to the channel. Here we are again. Now we're back on, what do we call it? Dragonfall and Puzzles. And we are looking today at a problem which has emerged within the game. And as I'm talking, I'm just slowly doing some of the routine jobs. Let's get some super low-cost guys trained. Ching, there we go. Confirm. Let's leave them going. So yes, there is a bit of an issue that has become apparent in the game, which is made clear by my alliance. Some key message. Where is it in messages? Dream Team, notice, please refrain from hitting your fellow team members in raids. We are losing key members, which, yeah, fair enough. And so what's happened is the game, the devs haven't actually set up yet that you can't accidentally raid your own team. So let's see, I'm 117th. I'm just going to hit re-roll a few times. He's not in an alliance. Team Canada, Demon Slayer Core, Venom and Lace. And you'll see, so here I can face off against Xerxes, who is in my own alliance. Obviously, I'm not going to do that because that would be a bit of an arsehole move. But I will admit I've probably done it before I realised that you could do it. I've almost certainly done it by mistake, because what I tend to do is I look at the team that I'm facing off against, and I look at Xerxes and I think, oh yeah, that's a team I could take on. So I just attack them. I don't really look at the player's name. I don't look at their alliance. I don't look at their ranking particularly. All I tend to look at is it a team I think I could beat? So I look at this team and think, well, that's going to be a tough one. Probably could beat them, but not going to be easy. Might re-roll there. This one, looks a bit more easy. Let's give that one a go. Now, this is Legion of Undead. I could very easily then, you see, I didn't even know until I hit go. Even then, I didn't know which alliance they were in. So I do apologise to anybody in my alliance I have raided. I will try and make sure it doesn't happen again. I'm afraid I can't offer a guarantee other than, you know, I won't do it deliberately, which isn't much of a comfort. Bit of friendly fire. Obviously, something the devs need to sort out, because kind of the whole point of an alliance is you work together, you don't raid your own, etc., etc. But yeah, so this is a bit of an issue ongoing in the game. Personally, like I say, I would try not to take it personally. Personally, I would say don't try that. That's a terrible sentence. Don't try. I wouldn't take it personally. Basically, I'm sure I'm not alone in not really looking that closely at who I'm raiding. It's not. It's not a personal thing. Also, similarly, I would say that if you are somebody I've raided over and over and over and over and over again, then please don't take it personally. I really do not look at the players' names when I'm choosing who to raid. I only look at the defense team and think yes or no, and that's it. Can I beat them, or are they going to beat me? That's all I really tend to look at. I know that sounds a bit sort of lazy. It is. Basically, I'm a lazy man. I'm a lazy man. But yeah, so there we are. So that is a bit of an issue in the game. Just really quickly, actually, I won't do this. Just fill up my chest, but because I'm doing a video, let's just use a loot ticket. Not this one. They are getting a little bit harder. The levels, or fairly hard. I've certainly seemed to have outgrown the storyline in the game, so I'm not really getting much more being told about what's going on with the prince and his friends and family and so on, or what the monsters are around here or anything like that. So I don't really know what's going on. There are 3 more gems and some random stuff. A revival scroll, not amazing. Arcane cocoon, looks useful, no idea what it's for. In fairness, this is true of many of the things in this game. I'm still not really at the point where I know what most of the sort of necessary items are. I know what a food bundle is. Obviously, I don't really need them very much. Ascension materials. So I'm assuming. Why is it saying +3? Season 1 high drop rate. That's oh, is it? No, it can't be saying plus. No, I don't know why it said +3 above that one, or +5. So 1 or 2 of these are obviously sort of more high-end Ascension items. I'm thinking none of them are sort of 4-star Ascension items at the minute. Whether there's 4-star and 5-star Ascension items, or whether it goes to 3-star and then they sort of double up. Shadowy Dragon Scale. Yeah, I don't know what's necessary to ascend 4-star heroes at the minute. Clearly, I almost certainly wouldn't have enough of anything other than the Stormhammer, which I'm guessing would be the blue heroes. So I might be able to fully up level a blue 4-star, but I'm not even sure on that because I'm not sure what ascension items they're going to need once they get onto the higher ascensions. Have I got a blue 4-star? Yes, I have Harnan and Heron. So I do have 2 I could choose from. Might be worth having a think about whether to use them, try leveling them up, and see what goes on, which materials I need, because it might be that I actually have enough to fully level one of them. That would be quite handy. That said, I will finish off the 3 stars I'm working on at the moment, which is Calamar, Sakata, Magrivar, and 2 others. Ariadne and Ragron Silvereye. Ariadne, you may notice, has had a name change. She was Danu. She's now Ariadne. There's a few other heroes who have had their names changed as part of the last update patch thing. I've got a feeling Sakata might have had a different name before. Others have stayed the same. I know that some of the feeder heroes have been changed as well. Like, she was Sally, she's now Diana, and so on. She's obviously very lucky in the game to get sort of a proper animation. I still like the graphics, but she gets like a little proper sit down with the butterfly and things like that. Whereas most of the heroes don't get that; they just get plonked and the background moves slightly and whatever else have you. There we go. So that is just a point to make: is be careful when you're raiding, because you will upset members of your alliance if you aren't careful with what you're doing. But if you are hit by a member of your own alliance, I would try not to take it personally. If your alliance is anything like me and mine, it's more likely it's just a mistake and carelessness rather than sort of deliberate malice. Anyway, there we go. So last things, just quickly, just quickly go and check my base, just make sure things are up together, or reasonably. I'm collecting my VIP gems from my free VIP, 2 months of VIP. And yeah, there we go. I'm saving up for iron now, largely to get to my stronghold level 13. Then I'll probably consolidate some of the buildings before pushing on a little bit further. And I do want to get a level 13 training camp up and running, so I might get some more 4-stars, being as I haven't been particularly lucky with summoning. But, you know, hey, early days. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching. Do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as ever, it just remains for me to say goodbye, Hoylvar, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.